2025 was a very good year if I think about what we set out to achieve and what we ended up achieving. There were a few things that we wanted to do. Integration of the business bought from Sasfin. That is a big tick because it's all integrated and operating fully as part of our offerings. The other very important thing was just expanding our proposition. We now are able to offer installment sale, rental finance, as well as lease finance. The other one that we added, which I'm very, very happy about, is in our commercial property finance area. We now are able to fund developers of residential estates. So for me, from a proposition perspective, I think those are very good highlights that shows that we stuck to the path of growing this business. Another important piece, of course, is when you look at the balance sheet, we saw a very, very solid growth, just below 50%. Yes, the part of the business that we bought from Sasfin, which is capital equipment finance, contributed towards that. But if you strip that and you look at what the organic growth was, this business grew by 18% just from the organic side. That is, for me, a very, very good progress. And then when you look on the funding side, because as you grow the assets, you need to make sure that you grow the deposits as well. A very, very strong growth as well. So I'm very happy that we've done pretty well insofar as that is concerned. Perhaps the other capabilities that I want to highlight is our transactional banking as business and commercial, because up until now we didn't have transactional banking. We now have a transactional account, an app, and an internet banking, all responding to the requirements of the entrepreneurs to segregate accountabilities and duties. Now, if I think about all of the work that we have done, I would say, if I was to try and characterize what 2025 was, it was integrating, gaining momentum to grow the business, and getting ready for the next journey, which is the future. Now, if I think about what's our next objectives or things that we want to deliver, I really have to say that deepening our relationship with our customers and continue to back the customers that bank with us, we expect to see that in two areas. We expect them to see those in asset growth as well as deposit growth. We think that our capabilities in transactional banking are sufficiently competitive for us to begin to actually get transactional revenues coming through for NAR, as well as getting deposits that will enable us as a group to reduce our cost of funds. And perhaps when we talk about backing our customers up, that also not only refers to customers that we have now. We are very aggressively growing our customer franchise to make sure that our promise of delivering an inclusive growth in South Africa begins to focus on our townships, which are multi-billion contribution towards our GDP. So focus for us in the trade market in the townships as part of responding to the government's program to really grow the economies in the townships. Our teams have been engaging with the various partners, including Department of Small Business, with a view to really make progress insofar as township economy funding is concerned. Lastly, perhaps the one challenge that we all face as a country is the gap of about 350 billion in funding entrepreneurs in this country. And it gets worse when you go towards the bottom of the pyramid and for businesses that turn over less than $1 million. My team and I are determined to make progress in this financial year that's coming and really drive inclusion and take into consideration women and youth. Those will be the areas that will define success for us.